I'm in the room. I'm in the room, and the stream is live.
Drop the stream link.
Come on, this is a horde, Trebek. Dude, when you were racing, I watched the video of you racing. You didn't say a fucking word. All right, you're like staring at the screen. That's gonna be fun for me because I'm not driving.
Dude, you were pretty fast in the West. You were running the same lap time.
Welcome to Cockster after. Welcome to Cockster after dark.
First thing he said when he got an hour ago, I didn't even take shit. I'm like, go.
I just dropped chow.
Time was to do it then. I was like,
Uh oh.
I don't know what the fuck you were thinking.
Uh.
I would tell somebody hits me from the rear.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about Cockster. Anybody hits Cockster in there?
He loves to fuck for some reason get the braking zone and smash it and fucking. Just break early. Just break early.
I think next season, the teams, the teams need to be the top ranked person, and the lowest person is the team. You can't have 1, 2 fucking on the team because we're on fucking race 4, and the damn championship is almost over.
I mean,
In a Ferrari.
well, but I haven't fucking shown that this season at all.
Yeah, well, you're just playing with yourself the whole time. Like, listen, if you stop doing that, we might be all right. No, wait, not me. Oh. Penn State goes down. Yeah, it is. Just threw an interception. Second overtime. How's this? Cleveland Guardians got into the playoffs on a hit batsman. Bases loaded, and the guy gets hit. He had a walk off, got hit. I don't even know how you record that. Yes, my Indians. Okay. If not, it's time to edit. Okay, we're 15 minutes in.
Harris said yes. I said, are we going?
I'm spectating. Somebody hit start. All right, readying up. All right, boys, I'll be back. Let's do it. All right, let's start the show. All right, boys and girls. It's time to go racing. We have a one quali. It's going to be dry quali. Darius is on his outlet. So is Yes Chef. Yeah, I know. F1 what? And Anish. Cockster. Spice should be coming out here in a second. Question is, can Darius get into the 132s? I believe he can. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. I'll switch. I am not a fan of this track. It's because I suck at it. Hence the reason why I announce. Alright. And here we go. Darius is going to be out first. Yes Chef is behind him. So we'll jump back to Yes Chef. Down to second gear. Stays into second. Question is, can he get up to 8th, or does he only get up to 7th here? 7th. Downshift. A little deep on that one. He's on to the ERS. Off the gas. Staying tight. Into the ERS. Down the straight, just quick left, right, and then a big straightaway. A little deep on that one. Here we go. Let's see what his top speed's going to be. He's going to be draining this ERS here. 8th gear. Up to 206 looks like his top speed. Woo! Kind of took a really interesting line into that. As soon as he gets through here, we're going to go back to Yes Chef. 132.7. Kind of called that one. Alright, let's see what his partner can do. Yes Chef. 132.9. Oh, that's A and B. 206 was the top end that he got. 207 is what Yeah I Know got to. Behind Yeah I Know is, I believe, Coxter. We're going to drop back. I want to see what he got up to. Ooh, Anisha with the 132.9. Coxter, was that too close? 133.3. Here comes Spice. Let's see what Spice can get to. This is his outlap, though. Let's see who's where. It's Spice's outlap. This is F1's lap. You see the difference between how he was slow through that section, and when Darius went through it, it was feathered, way too cut. Yeah, that was an offshoot right there. Let's see how Spice handles this. Down to second gear, just like he comes into third. I think that might have cost him a little bit. Stays to the outside. 7th, nice corner there. Again, what people don't know is Spice is on controller. I don't know if you've ever tried to play this game on controller. And he has all the assists off. So he is full traction, full brake, change and shift, whole 9. I think it's because he's a Marine and he ate a lot of crayons. But he's my main 50 grand. All right, let's see what he gets up to. 207 is the fastest I've seen on this straightaway. So let's see what the fastest we can get on this straightaway is here. 205, 6, 7, 207. Oh, that was clean. Oh, a little oversteer. All right, what can Spicy get onto the board here? What's his first lap? 134 flat. Walmart Kylo Ren with a good 133.6. He's in the pits. All right. Let's go to the race director here. Darius is coming out for his second. F1 what? And Yeah I Know both exceeded track limits. Alright, Darius is on his outlap. Last week I had some issues with the way the race stream was working. I changed some video settings, so hopefully it's a little bit better today. And, believe it or not, my Stream Deck's working right. So yay, Stream Deck. The question is, do we like having... I like having this view on the racing. It's also fun to see how they drive and look behind them. Alright, on his outlap, let's see how fast he gets without battery. Because this is going to be race pace-ish without battery. I always do that corner way different than that. That's the reason why I'm slow. Alright, Darius is the first one getting ready to start his next lap. Yes, Chef is behind him. Let's see if he can make up any ground in this first sector. I think I see him in a 132.2, maybe 4. Again, they're going to get 3 shots at this. Again, if he's not up, he will bail so he can get another run in. But he's 6/10. That's a little bit squirrely right there. Let's see if that's going to do anything. We'll go back and look at his partner. Looks like we got Deathstroke. That is... Who is that? Is that Big Dog? Caused the yellow? Alright, he's coming up on somebody. Very smartly stays out of the way. He's just up on his last time. So he was almost 2/10 up in the first sector. Second sector didn't do him any good. Let's see where Yes Chef's. Yes Chef's up, but not by a lot. Alright, see what Darius does here. Coming down the straightaway. We'll go back and look at Coxter as soon as we see if Darius does. Again, this is a little bit better than last time. No wheel spin. If he's down, he's going to go straight. Nope, he thinks he can do it. Thinks he can do a better time. And he does. He got down to 132.4. I think he's got another 2/10 in him. Yes, Chef's coming around. Yes, Chef up to the line. Got to 132.7. Alright, Coxer's getting ready to hit that last straightaway. Can he get into the 132s? Let's see what his top speed is on this back straightaway. 204, 5, 6. 206 seems to be like the top that we're getting. Tells me that these guys are running probably 38 wings. 38, 32. Oh, that was so close. Did he make it? 132. Well, look, Kylo Ren is racing here. Oh, what happened there? So we hit the replay on that. We jumped over to him. It's coming down the straightaway. It looked like he was racing somebody. Who's the Haas? Big Man X, Big Man Max. Kind of sucks for Mr. Walmart Kylo Ren. Here's Big Ed Dog out on a lap. Let's see where he's at on his lap here. He's on a heater. He's got 100% battery. Maybe he bailed on the lap and is going to run another one. That'd be kind of tough to do. Spice is up on his lap. Ooh, little spin right there. That's a nice line. Can he... Again, he's got to carry a little more speed through those. A little more speed in that section. He's got no real trouble in front of him. I think he's getting out of gear a little too fast. He's got 50% ERS to take him down his back straightaway. All depends on where he's at, is whether he's going to keep it or bail. We'll know here in a second if he's going to stay out. He's going to stay out. Down to the line. Up to fifth. Up to fifth. Jumps Kylo Ren. Niches into the pits. Darius is coming out. F1 what does not have a time. Sitting in the garage. Deathstroke is on a lap. Let's see what he is compared to what he did before. Getting ready to finish that first sector right here. He's that second little tag you were. And he's slower than his last lap. Yeah, I know he's in the pits. Big Ed is slower than his last one. Is he bailing on this? He is. Alright, why? Kylo's on his lap. Really want to know what happened to him. It looked like him and Big Man were racing for some reason. Alright. Let's see if the Walmart Kylo Ren, what he's got. Rocking in the Kick Saba. 133.6 was his last time. Can he leapfrog Spice? Doesn't mean much to leapfrog Spice. Just needs to not have people in his way. And speaking of people in his way, through the first sector, he is 4/10. That would push him close to see if he can get into Coxter range. Darius and Yeshef are on the outlets. I think that was Yeshef who just bailed off to let Kylo go through. Again, how you see Darius take that section, he takes it a little bit wider. Gets to carry more momentum. Still almost half a second up. That half a second would put him into fourth. Can he get anything on the straightaway? He comes to the straightaway with about 50% battery, just like Spicehead. What is his top speed? 207 seems to be the fastest. He's given up some top speed because 203 is his top speed on that back straightaway. I think he's giving it up for grip. Probably running a little bit higher wing combo. As we come to the line, up to fourth. Leapfrogs both. Alright, let's see where Darius is compared to his last. He's up. Whew. He's trying to get to that one. He's trying to make my prediction live. Notice that he's coming to the straightaway with about 60% battery. Everybody else was in their 50s by the time they made it there. So it's a little bit... It's got a little bit different ERS strategy. He's coming up to the corner. Very tight turn. Is he going to bail on the lap? He's not. He's going to take it. Can he get to that 132? 132.2. Wow, somebody looks like a lot like me called that shit. Alright, yes, chef. 2/10 up, but he's got a half second to try to find. Where's he at? Oh, he's at 64% on his battery. Is he going to get into it? There he goes. By the time he hits his straightaway, he's at 50. What is his top speed? .205. So he's got a little bit higher wings than his running mate. Oh, that's a close. It's a spicy meatball. He shaves a little bit more. 132.5. See what Anisha's doing. Ooh. Anisha's 2/10 up. He needs to find another 10th if he wants to get onto the front row. Everybody's out there. He needs a... 3/10. Who spun sector 2? So 3/10 will get... Oh, that'll almost get him there. He's got 70% going into that back straightaway. Ooh, this might be big. Was he at the final straightaway? 208. He's got 208 top speed. He might be running a little bit less wings. What can he do? Can he take onto the front? Can he get onto the front row? To the line? Oh, he does. He jumps him. And Niche to second. See where Coxter's at. Oh, Spice is in front of him. Spice is in front of him. I didn't see where Spice is at. Walmart's in. Can Spice catch that half a second? Deathstroke and Big Man are off. Spice to the line. 6th. He shaved some time, but only to 6th. Coxter. No. Coxter bailed on the lap. He's taking out signs. He might take out people. Yes, in the pit. So that's your starting lineup right there. Your starting lineup is Darius. Here, let's do this. Shaka Khan. There we go. Maybe I can pull that up here in a minute and see it. And where'd it go? All right. There is your starting grid. Don't know why it won't let me just screen capture it and save it. Pull it up. Is there any one of these screens want to show me that? Mm-mm. Alright, let's see if I can pull it up over here. Pictures, screenshots. No. Wait, is that it? There we go. I do have it. All right. I don't feel stupid. Let's go talk to the boys for a second.
Shit. How'd it go?
Hi, boys.
Hey, what up, man?
So that was interesting. No, Kylo got knocked out by Big Man Max. Yeah, he was coming down the straightaway and he was just, I don't know what he was doing, but Kylo had to board one of his.
Yeah, don't. I'm not.
It's gonna rain.
I definitely
You guys gotta remember when they do the wet strategies, like it couldn't be. There's not a graph that could be more wrong. I would take everything you look at right here with a grain of salt, including your loads and stuff. The likelihood of staging fire is high.
All right, boys and girls.
And when we practiced last night, we had like a small little scuffle and it ended in a red flag. That option too.
Well, I'd like to see a scuffle. Nothing like a good scuffle. All right, ladies and germs, you guys get ready for a race.
Going back. Good luck, boys.
Bye, Felicia. See you at the end of the race. All right, good luck to you, boys.
Thanks, bro.
All right. So we are going to see rain. Here's your grid. Front row is Darius and Anish, followed by Yes Chef and Coxter. Walmart Kylo Ren. Still to this day probably one of my favorite names. I think we had Jimmy Crack Corn one year. That guy was pretty fun too. Behind that we got Spice and F1 what? Big Ed Dog. Yeah, I know. Deathstroke and Big Man Max 22 in the house. I think he might be one of replacement drivers. All right. So, speaking of which, right now, this is your season standings. Darius is out in front, followed by Yes Chef, Anish and P-Dog, Coxter and Big Ed, F1 Mopar, Walmart Kylo Deathstroke, Saito Mavic. Spice is way down there. He's had some bad luck. In the team game, this is last week's standings for some reason. They're not showing up. Let's see if we can change that real quick. Since I have that power. Watch this. Boom. Yeah, it's pulling from the wrong directory. Everybody stand still. Everybody was kung fu fighting. This is team. Watch this. Bam. Open. That's a better look. Let's go back, shall you, to the drivers and update that real quick. Again, it's pulling from the wrong source. So I know somebody who knows somebody who can change something. That's drivers right there. Done. No. Yep, no, that's right. There you go. Much better. Darius has a much bigger lead. Spice moved up six places between the last two races. He's now in 10th. All right, that's more like it. All right, so we're waiting for these guys to ready up. Again, here's the difference that happens on when we're starting off the race. Different spectator mode for some reason won't let me jump in and do all the cool stuff that I do right away. So what I usually do is keep it in the third place driver off the line and keep it in the camera mode. That way you can see the mess, which is going to happen at turn 1 on this. And then probably when the leaders get to that big back straight is when I'll go and turn on all the other accessories and what we got going. So there's going to be a formation lap. When the formation lap comes, again, we are at China. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is a 3.3 mile track. There are 16 turns on this track. Nothing more daunting than that first big monster right-hander followed by a left-hander. You're going to see them downshifting, going from approximately 200 miles an hour down to second gear in the 30-40 mile an hour. And they'll stay in second gear till they get out of that left sweeper, and then they're off, slamming it up to 7th gear, and then they're going to bank hard right again. This track has got a lot of up and down. There is a lot of good spots for overtaking. It's going to be interesting because Anish is in a low wing. This race is supposed to be half wet. So we're supposed to have a cutover, so let's keep an eye on that. This track is notorious for just tearing up tires as well, so I don't know how far the full wets are. Let's see what these guys are looking at putting on. It looks like the top 7 are starting off on intermediates. Big Ed, yeah, I know, and Big Max think it's full wet territory, which is going to make them extremely slow if it is not. So here we go, formation lap. I have no idea why that just went so short. There we go. Again, Darius and Anish in the front row. Yes, Chef Coxter, who those two will always get into it. Walmart, Kylo Ren, and Spice. This is Darius. He is your defending Drivers' Cup champion and currently in the lead in points. It looks like it said wets, and these guys are coming out on intermediate, so it's gonna be interesting. Formation lap complete. Five red lights. And away we go. Heading down, looks like Darius got off clean, so did Anish. No troubles into one. Oh, little slide out there. Little slide. Looks like Coxter goes all the way down. Spice is up into third. Yes, Chef taps him a little bit there, pushes him all the way out. That's a little bit of a control your damn car moment. All right, so through the first, Coxter all the way down to 7th. Anish looking to the inside. Wow. That's a little bit of a crazy move there. Darius is pushed off a little bit. Let's get some telemetry up because I like to see where they're at. And we're going to keep an eye on the penalties. And that's that. All right. For getting ready to get to the high speed in the rain. Everybody's within DRS except for Anish. Oh. Back to F1 what? Coxter is in behind him. Walmart Kylo Ren's in front. Deathstroke just moved up. Big Man just moved up. A lot of jockeying down the bottom. Looks like Darius went all the way to the inside. I'm not quite sure. Again, the AWS is saying this should be a wet startup. These guys are on intermediates. Two-minute lap compared to the 1:32 that they ran. Let's see what they can actually run now that we're into it. We've got a little bit of a spreading out. Oh, Anish is struggling. Little struggle bus up there in front of him. Oh, Spice closed this down a little bit. This is where the two of them got into it the first lap. Spice has got Walmart on his back. F11 behind him, followed by Coxter. Then we got a big offshoot to the second tier, which is Deathstroke, Big Man, Big Ed. And yeah, I know. Looking to the inside is Walmart there. Slide back to Walmart because he's got F1 what on him. These three are kind of in a little bit here with the S-Chef leading it. Darius and Anish are way out there. Nobody really likes the rain. Hannah, what's up? You're not racing. No fair. Nobody likes the rain. We're starting to separate out a little bit here. It just spins. The thing is, they're in the rain that AWS is actually calling for full wets, but folks around full wets ain't doing them no good. Let's see. They were getting up to 208. His battery's dead. Depleted. I only get... Oh! Bye. On the outside. Can he hold it? No. Coxter cuts to the inside. F1 what's on the outside. But Kylo drained his battery on that. Anish is way up there. 5 seconds faster on that lap. We're on to the third lap of the race. F1 what's looking on the inside. Looks like he got Walmart on the outside. Can he hold it? Nope. Nice driving there. Nice driving. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. There's a 2-second gap. Coxter's on his tail. Let's go up to Yes Chef. We got Spicy following him. Oh, go to the back. It looks like Coxter's gotten on the inside of F1. And can he hold it? Oh. Oh, look at that. Look at him take the inside. Nice. Coxter hates the rain. Let's on the scale of 1 to 10, he hates it. Oh, good. You're not bothered. You should jump in and announce with me. Jump into my Discord. I'm in the announcing lobby. Give me some insight from the driver. And it looks like Coxter's catching up. Let's see if Spice can catch Yes Chef on the straightaway. He's throwing into... Going to the inside. It looks like the coolest tires. Woo! Oh, can he get him on the inside? Looks like he did. Can Kylo fight back? Oh, looks like he can't. Oh, he pushes him all the way out there. Gave him no room. Gave Coxter no room. Coxter slides back underneath. Sliding out him and F1. Well, this is where all the action's at right here. Oh, it looks like F1 what decided he wanted to join the party. I'm not him. Deathstroke. What's up, buddy? Coxter looked to the inside. Can he pull it off? Looks like he did. Rocking that chrome livery. They're 4 seconds back. Their fighting has put 4 seconds in between. Darius is off in his own little la-la land. We've got some clean racing going on back here. It looks like we're starting to see a little bit of a drying line. We're going to go up front to Yes Chef. He's got the Spice Meister on his tail. It's not as close as these guys, though. Let's see what happens on the straightaway. They're staying in. All the fighting has given Deathstroke a chance to catch into this. Oh, Walmart did a peek. Decided to stay out. Ooh, it's a little bump draft. A little love tap. A little tap in the caboose there. And we've got no change through that lap. So Coxter's coming down. Hello. What?
Dinosaur is
Dinosaur's dead. Everybody say hi to my daughter. She just came in.
Oh, I have exciting news for you.
What's that? Sorry about that, kids. My daughter came home, so had to talk to her. Looks like Coxter had a very big corner cut on that last one. Kylo is cutting him down. Deathstroke is slidden out of it. It is definitely clearing up. It is not. It's not clean yet, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to DRS enabled here pretty soon. And that's on lap 6. There is, let's say, 2 more laps before we get out of this, because it's starting to look like a drawing line. Maybe not so much back here. Maybe not so much back here. I'd love to know what the percentage of tires are. Spice is trying to close down. Let's go see Darius for a second. How's he doing? He's all off by himself. Eating bonbons. Watching Netflix on his steering wheel. I think he's watching The Orange is the New Black. Alright, we go back to Anish. Anish is 3 seconds behind. He can see him. Anish really needs this to dry out because his setup is for the dry. He's currently running in the wet area to keep his tires clean. And then we've got Yes Chef behind him. Actually closing it down. Spice is behind him. Then your big battle has been between Coxter, Walmart, and F1 what? Darius just got down to 148. That first lap he ran was 2 minutes. So it's definitely cleaning up. But 7 laps on these tires. I'm not quite sure how long they're going to make it. I do know we've got some people who are on different tires. They're on wets. And if you notice, those 2 guys that start off in the wets are all the way in the back. If the condition's not wets, it's not going to work. Nobody's coming to stop yet. I would expect as soon as it's clear, you're going to start seeing these guys come in. The question is, do they come in for the hards? It's going to be is it going to be a 2-stopper from now to the end of the race? Do you do softs to pick up some spaces and then go to hards? This is where the strategies kick in. So Coxter is trying to close down his partner Spice. He's gotten out to a pretty decent sized lead over top of F1 what? Here's Deathstroke rocking the Williams. Trying to close down on to Big Ed. There's your Big Ed. And then a country mile later, we've got Big Man Max. And my boy, yeah, I know, pulling his best Lance Stroll. So let's see how much time Darius. Ooh, there's a little wide there, boy. A little wide there. I still gave him the lap? I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. That looked a little wide to me. There's down to second gear. He's going to stay in the second gear. He's still running it like it's dry. So I've got to think this is cleaning up a little bit for you. And again, what we're looking for is when does DRS get enabled? Whenever DRS is enabled, that's when we're getting close to doing the cutover. So we have section 3. I think, yeah, I know. Just retire. Why did you retire? Yeah, I know. Got a DNF. Don't know if he got into an accident. He might have. But Big Man has come in to go to intermediates, so he wasn't going to hang out. Don't know if that's going to... what that's going to do, but we've got Anish has got Yes Chef closing down on him. See how they're moving off into the to the wet because they're trying to cool their tires down. So Yes Chef trying to close it down. It's got it down to 6/10. This is where the detection zone's at, so here's where the DRS would be at, and look, we've got no DRS. Again, that difference of that DRS is probably about 10 miles an hour difference, which is huge. Down to third. He doesn't go down to second. He stays in third through this area here. Which I think is the reason why Anish takes off on him a little bit. Got a little bit better gear management. Does he go down to second here? No, he stays in third too. Prevailing wisdom is you get down to second on that turn. Let your engine do a little bit of the braking. And then it actually picks up a little bit easier. Looks like he's just trying to save his tires. Not do anything crazy on them. Anish is still 4 seconds behind. So the question is, does Anish try to jump to hards and go long? We have caution in sector 3. That looks like our our Haas. Yeah, it is. Looks like he went off. Darius is going to be coming up on him, potentially lap him. He's going into the pits. I think he's going to try to go softs now. I think he's getting ready to go. I think we're about to get onto the dry. You're going to see DRS pop up. Sector 3, who? Nope. It's our Haas. Went to DNF. Okay. Big Ed, you finish, you get 9th. So Darius is leading, still sitting about 4.3. Anish is fighting off Yes Chef. And then everything behind that, we've got a nice little spot. Looks like Walmart went in for tires. And what is he getting? He's gone to hards. Let's see what he does for time. So we're going to let him take this out lap. I think that might be a good call. He's going to take this out lap. And let's see how much faster he can go than his best time. What is his best time right now? Let's go look at that. His fastest lap is 1:49 flat. So we're going to see how much Walmart's fastest time improves as soon as he gets around. Anish has the fastest lap right now. And I'm thinking these guys are going to be coming in pretty soon. Question is 18 laps on a hard. Or are you going to break it up? And Anish can... nope. Into the pits goes Darius. I don't know why Yes Chef didn't double stack. Yes Chef should have double stacked. He's going to cost himself a... Oh! Woo! Coxter. What happened? Catch a replay on that one. Did I catch it? Oh, nope. I missed it. Nope, there it did. Coxter just ran right into it. Oh, he's getting a penalty? Or are they changing his nose? Alright, let's see what Walmart does this lap. That was interesting. So, Spice's fastest is a 147. He still needs to come into pit. F1 what? Needs to come into pit. Darius has pitted. He's on his outlap. Deathstroke needs to come into pit. Anisha's pitted. Mr. Kylo Ren is pitted. Big Ed has pitted. And Coxter's on his tail. Coxter? Oh my god. Coxter went to full wets. What happened? He's going to have to pit again. He got put onto full wets. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see. Is this his full lap? Or is this his out lap? Walmart's still got a 149. I think this is his out lap. Because if not, he would have a much faster time. Yeah, that was his out lap. Let's go see what Walmart's doing. Oh. Yeah, that's going to be 5 seconds faster, and he's got the fastest lap now. Coxter had to go in to the pits again. That's absolutely nuts. Zaris is taking the lead again now that everybody's pitted. Let's see how much faster he is on these hards. And the question is he going to go or try to go all the way? It's like a 5-second difference there. Question is, how long are these tires going to last? Is anybody within... There you go. F1 what has got Walmart in his tail. Okay, which means he should get DRS on this straightaway. Remember, in quali he was doing somewhere in the 204, 205. Let's see if DRS is going to open up here. There it is. Into 8th. Oh, there he goes. Right to the inside. Right to the inside. Trailer Park Girls go round the inside. And 3-second penalty for him. But F11 takes it back. This is a real fight right now. This is the only one we got on track. Oh, look at them. F1's got 40% battery, so he's got a battery advantage over him right now. He doesn't know that he's got that big of a battery advantage over him, though. Coxter gets a penalty. I think we're going to start seeing more penalties now that we're on the hards, and they're going to try to really push it. 59% up to 21%. A little slide there. I don't know why you're going to push it here. Just wait to the straightaway. He's up to 70% on his tail. Oh, yeah, it happened to me too. Yeah, full wets, bro. I don't know what happened. He just jumped into it. All right, so let's see what F1 what does here. What's happening? Oh, that's a little swervy swerve there. There drops a 136, and he just blows right by him. Barely used any battery, too. Almost got a 3-second penalty, too. But we got 14 more laps of racing. We are halfway through. And the question is, will these tires last the whole way? What is the pit stop time? Will the pit stop time cause anything? Looks like Anish is still in that 4-second range. Yes, Chef is about 2 seconds. Spice is back to 7. So it's all about the timing. Again, Coxter, I don't know what happened. His pit crew was, I think they're in there on a little bit of something. Because they threw him out on full wets. So that 16 seconds that he's behind is because of a pit stop that he didn't need. All right, so Kylo's too low on his battery. He needs to take about a lap or two and build that battery up. Stay inside that DRS, which he's outside of right now. Does he get the DRS? Yes, he does. Who left the session? Somebody left the session. Didn't see it. All right. Let's go back to Coxter. He is on the hards. The only chance he's got is try to make those things go all the way to the end. So Darius, with his 4.2 second lead, let's see where he is compared to his fastest lap. He's into sector 2. He's sitting right at that 4.2, 4.3. Him and Anish are pretty much pumping about the same lap time. Yes, Chef is trailing by 1.7. He's putting more time on Spice, because he's out to 8.3 on Spice. I don't know if Spice just has a different wing setup because it started on the rain and it's not performing in the dry. It could be. Top speed for Darius, 180 or 191 down the straightaway, 4.3 seconds. Spice is now to 9 seconds off the pace. And we really don't have any battles here. Now, Yes Chef is going to try to close down on Anish and make a battle there. So let's go back to that. Uh-oh. What's the Cassiola problem there for Anish? What does it mean when it's yellow? Is that an oh crap moment? Again, I don't drive enough. So we're just outside of DRS. Where's the next detection zone? Our next detection zone is out there a little bit. It's on the right-hander before the straightaway. Can Yes Chef get in? It's going to be coming around this corner here. Around this corner here. Can he get inside of a second? He should be pushing to get inside that second. so he can get DRS, and they're through the detection zone. No DRS from this lap. But he has 60. I was going to say, you need to use some of that. Close it down to a second. I think what's going to happen here is he's going to... Whew. Spice is down to 11 seconds behind the pace now. F1 What's 5 behind him. Coxer's closed down to 9.9 on Deathstroke. I got 5-1 he catches him. Oh, looks inside. Anisha's a little bit slow there. We've got a detection zone coming up. Again, the detection zone. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, kid. 38% battery to 46% battery. So, right now, Yes Chef is in the DRS. Again, the DRS detection zones are right before the big long straightaway and right before the pit lane entrance is your DRS detection zone. So it's very close to where the DRS zones are at. So Yes Chef is going to catch DRS right here. So let's see what the speed difference is going to be. He's in the 210. Oh, to the inside. Can he hold it? Yes, he does. Again, we've got Ferrari 1-2. But now the detection zone, Red Bull has the detection zone. And you see Anisha's pop open. And we're into the big turn. Down to second gear. And Yes Chef is trying to check out. They've closed the time on Darius by about a half a second. Oh, that's a little deep. Well, there it goes again. Spice has lost another 2 seconds. But nobody behind him is making anything except for my man Coxer. Has closed 4 seconds that last lap on Deathstroke. 4. We'll go back there when it's time for him to pass. So Anish, oh, looks like he got a little gear stuckage there. And through the detection zone, he will have DRS. He's got 80% ERS. I don't think he's going to be in the zone now. 209 is what... He's not even close to the speed. He's not even close to the speed that Yes Chef got to. Can you take him on the inside? No, but he's going to have DRS again. He's going to have DRS here. Walmart 3-second penalty. He's up to 6 seconds. There he goes. Looks like these two are... Maybe they're trying to do a little DRS change to catch up on Darius, but it ain't working because Darius is still pulling away. Coxer's down to 3.9. So Anish back into second, 5 seconds behind, just about 5 seconds behind Darius. We are on lap 19 of 28, and we went on to these hards 6 laps ago? Let's find out. Tires 8 laps ago. 8 to 9 laps. Oh, Yes Chef. Oh, I didn't know that. Yes Chef went to mediums. So Yes Chef is going to have to pit again. Yes Chef is going to have to pit again because I don't think he could take those things all the way to the end. If anybody thinks different, please let me know. All right, hitting the straightaway. Can yes, chef. DRS and just blows right by him. No need to fight it. He's got 20 miles an hour on you. He's getting up to 209 and he's at 188. So that straightaway power is huge. Yep, and there he goes. Yes, chef has to pit. Told you. He should go mediums. I do believe. Let's see what they're putting on him here. That's probably the reason why he was just blowing spice out of the water. Okay, you can at least tell me what you put on him. I can't jump into him. He's in hearts? On to hearts. So it's about a 22-second pit. Start to finish. Here comes Cockster. F1 what is on spice? Coming out of the pits. Who just came out of the pits there? Two in front. Is that Kylo? I think Cockster is taking these things to the end regardless. These things could blow up, and I think he's going to take them to the end. He's inside of that second now. I'd love to look at his stream and see what his tires are doing. We got Spice and F1. F1 what just in front of Spice. We'll go to that here in a second. Yes, Chef is going to be closing them down because he's got new tires. But Anish and Darius are checked out. Cockster is going to have... Oh! Everybody saw that. That was a little bit of a corner cutting. He's got 6 seconds of penalties now. Which means he's got 14 seconds of cuss words. He just got out of the way. I'm not fighting you. No battery used. Just DRS. Round he goes. I think Spice just is coming out of the pits. He had to get some new tires. Comes out in front of Walmart there. You got Darius. 7 laps to go. 5 seconds. Yes, Chef is pulled into 2 seconds behind F1 what? Question is, what is new tires going to buy him? Is he coming in? He is not. He's going to stay out. I think he's going to try to go to the end. The math is not there for him with 7 laps to go to come in. I don't think he's losing that much time to everyone else that they're going to be able to close him down. We're going to go back to a battle here. We got Spice and we got Kylo Ren. Spice is on mediums. Kylo looking in. Let's see what Kylo's on. Kylo's on softs. Kylo said somebody's going to get a fast lap and it's going to be me. Why is Spice ghosted? Did Spice get punted? No. Alright, did Spice get punted? We're going to send him a request just in case he did. It looks like he got punted. So we're going to send him a request so we can get him back in. Alright. So F1 what has got himself a Yes Chef on his tail. Yes Chef with some new hards. He's gonna blow right by him. Last time he got to the straightaway, he got up to 209 miles an hour. Staying in his zone, his tail. He didn't get that fast this time. Interesting. Because he dumped his ERS. Moves into third. Big Ed. Spicy is still ghosted. He's still ghosted. Oh no. Spicy got disconnected. Let's let him know. Spicy, looks like you're disconnected. Alright. Deathstroke's trailing, so Darius has got a 5.2 second lead. He's out on those hards. Twelve lap hards. Yes Chef is on 3. Walmart's got the 3 laps. Deathstroke just went into the pits. He's going softs for 5 laps. I think Walmart's trying to get that fastest lap. Yes Chef might get into a... No. Nobody's going to be in a spot to where they can jump for fastest lap. So... Alright, so Walmart and Coxter both have penalties. Both have 6 seconds. Meanwhile, Anish has not really closed down. It's kind of the same interval. Yes Chef, though, has closed a second on that lap. It's just... He's going to have to push a lot harder if he's going to try to catch Anish. And Anish is pushing pretty hard. So right now, there's 17 seconds. I think at best he might get it down to 12. Big Ed has got Walmart on his tail, and Spice is still ghosted. Let's see if we can send Spicy another invite. Just in case he can. But it looks like he's the one who was disconnected. Earlier when I said, hey, it looks like somebody went disconnected, I think it was Spice. It's crazy because he's probably running this race still, thinking he's connected. It's just crazy. Alright, Coxter is 6.9 seconds behind Spice. Deathstroke's way back there. Did Coxter pit? Let's see, did he pit? No, we already know he did too. Nope, he's 12 lap hards. And again, he caught a very big misfortune. Very big misfortune. We have sector 3. That would be Spice back in the vehicle? Nope, looks pretty ghosted to me. That's a shame. Well, he's closing down on Kylo. Ghosted, so that's interesting. Hopefully he can jump back in. Alright, I wish there was something on this track that was worth watching, race-wise. But, there's big gaps everywhere. The closest gap I've got is back here between Walmart and Spice is ghosted right now. So Spice's ghost is smoking. Thank you. Alright. So Deathstroke is a potential to get lapped. Let's see. Was Darius to his fastest time? He's about 1.7 off his fastest. 3 laps remaining in this race. So let's, what are we going to do here? What to do. Let's go look at position changes. So Coxter, it was all in that first lap, 4 spots. Then he ran into the wall coming into the pits and came out of the pits in wets instead of hards. So then he had to pit again. That's 25 seconds right there. You take that off, he's sitting in 5th. Potentially battling for 4th. But F1 wasn't Big Dog taking care of their opportunities. All right. So let's go look at the fastest lap right now. Yes Chef owns the fastest lap with a 1:36.2. Walmart Kylo Ren almost got it. I would not doubt if he doesn't pit to try to get it again. Off the leader. Deathstroke is being run down. Let's put it back to the interval. Let's take off that position change. And Walmart Kylo Ren is actually coming down on Big Dog. Yes Chef has got it to 12 seconds. Deathstroke just got himself a 3-second penalty. Walmart Kylo Ren trying to close down Big Ed, but he does have 6 seconds of penalty, so it would depend on if anything got pulled by the stewards. Spicy still in ghosty mode. Coxter is probably cussed a bunch. Deathstroke is trying to prevent being lapped. He's doing a pretty good job. So we're on the penultimate lap right now. Yes Chef does own the fastest lap, so that would give him a point. Let's see where Darius is compared to his fastest lap. He's 1.3 up, so he can't really push. There's not enough space for anybody to go pit to get fastest lap. Other than Deathstroke. Coxter could pit to try to get fastest lap. But he would have had to done it last lap. And I don't think he did. Darius is getting ready to come start the final lap. Now he came out of the gates and within the first two laps of the race, he picked up a 4-second lead. And he's pretty much just held on to it the entire time. Now, Yes Chef is down to 9 seconds, which is pretty damn commendable because he was 17 when he went into pit. But when he pitted off of his inters, he pitted to mediums. I guess he was figuring everybody else was going to have to pit 2 times. And that was not the case, but without that second pit, he's sitting up there right now. So, Darius got anything for the last lap? Is he pushing? He's low on go-go juice there. Is he pushing on this last lap? Nope. He's runs the same exact time. He was 1.3 off when he hit that last lap time. So this is going to be Darius's 4th win in a row. I think we're going to have to... I think he's low on fuel. Yeah, I think we're going to have to handicap him. He's going to have to start off in the pits or something. He's running away with it right now. And he comes to the line. Ferrari would love to see this. That's the first one. Second place. Anish running low on petrol as well. It's the same podium again. Yes, Chef into third. F1 what? Coming down the final big straightaway. He's got 16 seconds before the next person. We do have Big Ed and Kylo Ren probably going to be racing down. But Kylo's got penalties unless they come off. So let's see. On track. Yeah, it looks like Big Ed's going to beat him on... Oh, nope. Kylo... Oh. Ooh, Kylo. Simmer down now. Kylo's going to get him on track. Those 6 seconds of penalties are going to push him back. And coming in, the Ghostmeister himself, Spice, who jumps Walmart Kylo Ren. And then Cockster. And last, but certainly not least, is our boy Deathstroke, who's just... Alright, bro, you got a minute 40 to bring it in. Let's go. Minute 40 to bring it in. Taking his time. He's not out of batter, or not out of petrol. 9th place in the points, Deathstroke. Let's go over and listen to Cockster and his complaining. Spicemeister.
Dude, yeah, I guess I got kicked, but I was driving just fine.
Yeah, that's weird.
Said something, and I heard my phone buzz, and I was like, fuck. I didn't know what to do, so I just finished the race, and I just saw the footage.
Yeah.
I just P4 and I drove fine. I had one little incident, but I was fine.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know what you finished on ours. Dude, what happened? I saw you crash into the wall. But
Yeah, my foot slipped off my brake. I missed the lane, hit the wall, and then I didn't get my fucking tires set, so they swapped
full wets. I saw that.
when it was dry, and then I almost retired.
Is that what happens? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't fight the inside too. That's all that happened.
But he didn't get disconnected on his end. He was still driving, so...
Oh, like it dropped the connection.
Yeah.
And it left.
Minutes of the race, I got to see the footage. I drove fine race. Hopefully they'll let me P4.
I don't think so.
I would have liked to have tried to catch you. It was going to be a good battle. I was going to try to
That's
get
what it
the end off his cars.
Yeah, no, you were, like, I kept looking at it, and we were ebbing and flowing about 4 to 3 tenths each lap. I would gain 3 tenths on you, and then you would pull it back, and then be back to it.
Oh, Lord. Hello, everybody.
Well,
Yeah, that was a good race.
Man, had no fuel, man, all this race.
Yeah.
I was hunting at the end, man. I was doing like 3 seconds a lap trying to catch you. It's like,
Yeah,
just,
and I was like lifting and coasting so hard for the last 18 laps. After the rain, after we went on to slicks, I'm like, holy shit, my tires, I have no fuel. I'm like, how?
Yeah, I had to manage at least like 5 or 6 laps there. I took
Yeah,
the 28.6. I ended up taking.
that's exactly what I took. And I was like managing after the rain, basically after the rain. I was just holding it up for 18 laps, so I had no fuel.
I started managing. I noticed it was going down quicker than I anticipated. I started managing like for the enters. A lot of us gambled and went for the enters in the beginning.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
if I would have boxed 1 lap earlier, I could have caught you.
Yeah.
I think if I just did 1 lap earlier, you were within the race.
but for some reason, you have, when you have like 5 seconds behind Darius, you can double stack. It's like you're so afraid to double stack. He's in and out in 3 seconds.
I'm only worried because of the bug. Like, that's the only thing that's got me worried about double stacking is because I don't want to get locked in the pit lane.
I think that
because
happens when
it's
you're super close to the car.
Yeah,
I think
your 5
seconds.
seconds is fine. You should have no problems at 5 seconds.
You can
Yeah, but
double
the
stack.
animation would change. The animation would change for 5 seconds, so that should be fine. If you want
Yeah.
to do it next time, it should be fine, I guess.
I'd try to practice it because when you have that 5 seconds, now if you're 2 seconds or 1 point, yeah, that ain't gonna do it. But he's in and out in generally 2.2, 2.5, unless he's got to change a wing. I mean, you should be able to do that easily at that 5, and that I think that's what cost you because you had another lap on those inters, and there was a 5 second difference between the inters and the hards on the first lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the hard fired up right away.
Yeah, that was a 5 second difference between the first one. All right, Darius, you're making this boring, bro. Just saying. I think you should have to start off backwards in reverse. You should have to count to at least 10 Mississippi before you take off.
Yeah, I got bad news. I'm a Singapore Nets.
Yeah, well,
Yep. Good old Singapore.
Buckle up, guys.
buckle up, Buttercup.
People end eventually.
Just don't rain there.
Coxer, did you get any damage in lap 1, turn 1?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Because like you were right behind Anish, and Anish pushed me wide and he drifted.
Everyone wants
So like, I hope everyone got through the rest of it clean.
Yeah, I had a bad start. I was wide on my bad spot.
Okay. Yeah. I just saw him clearing lane in my corner, corner of my eye, and like,
Yeah, we were close. No, we might have touched a little.
I just want to make sure I didn't give you guys any damage. Right?
Oh, dude, it was slippery.
It was nice.
Say that.
It was nice.
Yeah. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to end this stream here. Congrats again to our podium, Darius, Anish, and Yeshef. And we will see you next week. We're racing next week or no?
No.
No. Bye week. All right, good, because it's my anniversary. My 33rd anniversary next weekend. So,
Good.
yep.